It's the brother Bayan here to bring you another Rotten Talk. Prior to get started, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who taught me the truth. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect, you Akim, you Aqua, which is your brothers and sisters in the Hebrew that believe. Alright? And this lesson is going to be titled and on the basis of praying for shorter days, man. Okay? We see the times that's that we're going through, and again we see that our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. Everything could pop off. Speaking of World War III and the C-HIP, all of these things could pop off any day now. All right, which we pretty much know that World War III is already started already. Especially when you hear America's involvement and and so on and so forth. If you ever see America's name dealing with any type of warfare, that means that they already been in the midst of it. It's just hitting the news just because things are starting to get serious. All right, but needless to say, we see all the times. We see prophecy, coming to pass. All right, and that it really gets you going, man, to know that our salvation is almost here, and the Lord is almost coming back to destroy this place, man. And what does that mean? When the Lord comes back and destroy this place, that means that our kingdom is right behind it. All right. So everything here is just bullshit at this time. All right. So Jake just tired. I'm tired, boss. All this dumbass slavery that we still in. All of these stupid communities that surround us. These YNs, these 2/3 of our people. It's vexing, man. And Jake been ready to get out of here since yesterday. And the day before, and before that. Like Jake just tired of dealing with this bullshit, man. But again, the Lord showing us these signs, it's a beautiful thing, man. But I'm gonna stop rambling. I'm gonna just jump straight into to a precept. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 2 and 17. It says, "Therefore I hated life, because the work that is wrought under the sun is grievous unto me." All right, for all is vanity and vexation of spirit. All right, and again, that's King Solomon. All right, but he's letting you know, man, that imagine somebody as King Solomon who pretty much got everything. All right, but he can still see through the mirage and see that, man, this is still bullshit. All right, everything is still not 100%. All right, yeah, it's good, but nah, it's not 100%. So it's vexing and vanity. All right, we want what was promised to us. We want that reward that we're working for. When everything is going to be right. All right, within our people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. When we're on top and when we're ruling. All right, it tells you that when the wicked is ruling, roughly paraphrasing, when the wicked is ruling, the people mourn. But when the righteous, everybody rejoice. So that's what we're trying to get to, that rejoicing, man. We're trying to get to the where rest is allowed, in the book of our second Esdras. Jake just ready to get the hell out of here, man. But again, that's something that we should be doing, day in and day out, is praying for shorter days, praying that the Lord, comes back and destroy this thing, man. But I keep on quoting it, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that real quick. This is the book of Slacking. Almost missed my damn exit. But this is the book of second Esdras, chapter 2 and 13. It says, "Go and ye shall receive. Pray for few days unto you, that they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you. Watch. All right. Pray for short days. That's the moral of the story, man. Pray for short days. It tells you that the kingdom is already made. All right. And what does that mean? That means that, you know, we're really just waiting for everything just to finish playing out. All right. We're in the midst of a lot of key points on key prophecies that's going on right now. All right. And the prophets, you know, pretty much they already done had visions and seen, you know, our people with the law, statutes, commandments in their bodies. You know, they seen our kingdom and, you know, just all the righteousness and the gifts that the Lord has already, you know, made for us. You know, we're just waiting for these things to play out. But again, you know, you might get a little anxious, you know, and just don't do anything crazy right now. You know, at this point we still gotta suffer, and we still have to suffer patiently. You know, so again, pray for shorter days, man. Pray for shorter days. You know, that plantation definitely can do that to your mind and make you, you know, pray about 20 times in a day, talking about, man, please, Lord, Baba Gashah, blow this bitch up. You know, kill all these devils, and please get me the hell out of here, Lord. You know, but again, we still on the Lord's time, no matter what. And you know, Lord willing, all of this stuff is going to happen soon, man. Like I said, our salvation is nearer than what we believe. You know, so I think that was pretty much the point. That's all I pretty much had. But again, man, sound like a broken record, but it is what it is. Pray for shorter days. You know, after you watch this video, pray for shorter days. Because I'm damn sure going to pray for shorter days after, you know, I turn this off. You know, and when I go home, and then whatever else I could think of it, you know. But you know, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Trying to get out of here. I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS who taught me the truth. Peace and salutation to the whole for elect. You Akim, you Agua, to the brothers and sisters in the Hebrew that believe. Shalom.